My god, it is finally happening. I've been asking for it for years. I think a lot of you guys have been asking for it for years, but THQ Nordic acquired the rights to Kingdoms of Amalur a while ago. And now it's finally been announced, we are getting the long-awaited remaster. Yes, Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning has been announced for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Best of all, it's going to be out very soon. I am so excited for this, and I'll explain why in just a little bit. And also, we have details on the dungeon-crawling action RPG Tower of Time, and it'll be dropping on PlayStation 4 later this month. Alright, but first of all, yes, Kingdoms of Amalur is an incredible game. This was a game done by 38 Studios, released back in February of 2012, and it was a phenomenal open-world action RPG. Unfortunately, it was also a open-world RPG that took a significant amount of finances for it to actually happening, and it actually led to the studio that did it, 38 Studios, to go defunct after that, and that was very unfortunate because the game was so good. Unfortunately, it didn't seem like the sales numbers were at the level to justify the studio going on, follow-up titles, everything like that, but THQ Nordic acquired the rights to it, and now they have announced a remastered version. Publisher THQ Nordic and developer Kaiko have announced Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. The remastered version of the February 2012 released action RPG will launch on August 18th for $39.99. In addition to the standard edition for $110, a collector's edition will also be available, which includes the following: a copy of the game for PS4, Xbox One, or PC, Alan Sure collectible statue, a soundtrack CD, Amalur keychain, and 5 artworks. Pre-orders are currently live on Amazon, and we do have a description of the game. The hit RPG returns from the minds of the best-selling author R.A. Salvatore, Spawn creator Todd McFarlane, and the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion lead designer Ken Rolsted. Comes Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning, remastered with stunning visuals and refined gameplay. Re-Reckoning delivers intense, customizable RPG combat inside a sprawling game world. Uncover the secrets of Amalur, from the vibrant city of Radhir to the vast region of Dalinarth, to the grim dungeons of the Brigand Hall Caverns. Rescue a world torn apart by vicious war and control the keys to immortality as the first warrior ever to be resurrected from the grips of death. Build the ideal character for the most intense combat, choosing from countless combinations of skills, abilities, weapons, and pieces of armor. The revolutionary Destiny system allows you to continuously evolve your character class to your playstyle, seamlessly integrate magical and melee attacks as you take on the scores of enemies in grand fight sequences and finish them off with a brutal fate shift kills. Extend your experience in Amalur. All downloadable content from the original release, from Teeth of Naros to Legend of Deadkel and more. Hundreds of hours of RPG play await. Travel from the vibrant city of Radhir to the vast region of Dalinarth and the grim dungeons of the Brigand Hall Caverns as you uncover the secrets of Amalur. Explore deep levels of lore in a universe steeped in 10,000 years of fiction created by New York Times best-selling author R.A. Salvatore. Rescue a world torn apart by vicious war and control keys to immortality as the first warrior ever to be resurrected from the grips of death. Explore a sprawling game world hailed as having more content than any single-player game deserves. Enjoy countless side quests rich in political intrigue, romance, sinister magic, and even whimsy, all central to the primary mission. Improved graphical fidelity and re-reckoning. So a lot to digest there. Now, I played this game on day one when it came out back in 2012, and guys, I love this game. This game was fantastic. Now, was it perfect? No. There were some issues. I don't think the story was anything to write home about, and the voice acting wasn't incredible. However, what really stood out in Kingdoms of Amalur was the gameplay. A lot of open world RPGs have a little bit of slower paced gameplay. Maybe you're accustomed to the Skyrim style of gameplay, the Fallout style of gameplay. Kingdoms of Amalur completely shifts that on its head. Think of an open world RPG mixed with a fast paced, high octane action title like a God of War or a Devil May Cry. God of War prior to God of War 2018, but really reminiscent of something like Devil May Cry. You get that style of combat. It's super fast paced, super fun, and all of that in an open world. And there's so much content in the game, and it's so fun to play. That is really the word that I can describe Kingdoms of Amalur with. It is a fun game to play. Now, if you want to do everything, this game is completely content-filled. You have so much to do, and a lot of the boss fights are exhilarating, but if you want to just play through the single-player story and the main missions, the game isn't that lengthy at all. You can probably complete it in around 20 hours. But really, I remember a lot of the extra content being pretty good, so I would recommend you to take your time, go a little bit slowly, and do all of the content that the game does have to offer, and the DLC is pretty good as well. Now, it was unfortunate what originally happened with the game because Todd McFarlane worked hard to get this game off the ground and did really well with the title. And I know that Kurt Schilling invested a lot to actually get the game off the ground. Unfortunately, it didn't pan out from a sales standpoint, but look, it doesn't end all with sales. I know the people that played Kingdoms of Amalur absolutely loved it. The majority of people, that is. I love the game, and the fact of the matter is I've been talking about it literally for seemingly 16 months to 2 years. on how a remaster definitely needs to happen, and I think this time around, is the game going to sell multiple millions of copies? Probably not, but I do think it's going to do really, really well, and I think it is going to sell well enough, maybe not to justify a sequel, because at that point, the game is going to require a lot more investment to get a sequel off the ground. This is just a remaster, but hey, maybe THQ Nordic can be a little bit more intelligent with their finances, and the game will do pretty well then. And I would just love to see a follow-up title, but at this point, I'm going to take the remastered copy of the game, and I am going to be very happy with that. And THQ Nordic, man, they are delivering with these remasters, whether it's SpongeBob SquarePants, Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, and I know you guys love me hyping that game up, whether it be Destroy All Humans, now Kingdoms of Amalur, they've got upcoming games like Biomutant, they've got a lot of compelling games on the horizon, and I am really excited for everything going on in THQ Nordic. And they're one of those studios that realizes, hey, not every game needs to sell multiple millions of copies. This is a business at the end of the day. If we invest a certain amount of money in a project being done, and we can crack even and make small profits, and we can build upon that, that is a successful business model that can go a long ways, and you're really seeing that come through with THQ Nordic. Now, I don't have exact numbers regarding their finances, but seemingly they're investing more and more, and they're doing more and more stuff with acquiring all of these IPs, and they're doing relatively well. Alright, moving on from that, Tower of Time launches June 23rd for PlayStation 4, June 25th for Switch, and June 26th for Xbox One. It is a dungeon crawling action RPG, and Tower of Time will launch for PlayStation 4 on June 23rd. Now, this game was released on PC back in April of 2018 and received a very well, having a very positive reception, 85% positive, 1,307 user reviews. A new kind of RPG awaits you, a story-rich dungeon crawler with innovative real-time combat that lets you pause or slow time. Tactical thinking is essential to succeed, now with RPG Lite and permadeath for fast-paced gameplay. Now, this is a game that's definitely centric more towards PC gaming. However, these games also have made a pretty smooth transition to PlayStation 4 and the DualShock 4. We've seen it with Divinity Original Sin 2, Pillars of Eternity, and games of that nature, and I have no reason to believe that Tower of Time won't fit in on the PlayStation 4. Looks like a pretty interesting game. Notes 7 distinct classes, a complex skill system, rich equipment and alignment systems, crafting, enchanting, and more. Divide the battlefield with walls of stone, manipulate gravity, unleash torrents of flame, and more. With myriad spells, 150 different enemies, and 50 bosses, each with unique skills and tactics, handcrafted levels, unique combat challenges, multiple modifiers, and 5 difficulty levels. Gamepad-friendly control scheme implemented for console players as well. So there you go. Even on the PC version, they had gamepad implemented for console players as well. And again, the game will be dropping June 23rd for PS4. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, one of the most anticipated remasters on my end. I've been looking forward to this for so long and hyping up the fact that this needs to happen, and now it will be happening. It'll be dropping August 18th for just $39.99, and Tower of Time out soon, June 23rd for PlayStation 4, and June 25th for Switch, and June 26th for Xbox One. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.